Hello everyone. I hope that you are all well and happy and full of positive good vibes. I am here again to talk about boobies. Today we're going to talk about the symptoms as I experience them. I wrote a list. I can't remember exactly chronologically which symptom came after the first one. Upon getting my breast implants, No, the first one was within 6 months of my breast implants. I started with a rash on my arms and it traveled into like my chest area and my neck, and my OBGYN could not figure out what the problem was. It's not eczema, it's not anything, and nothing was really working. He even put like a steroid cream for me. It just never cleared anything up. It was like leather skin that was super itchy and burning, and like I'd have to stick my arms in the freezer and like put ice packs on them to fall asleep because the itching and the burning was so intense. And I would say that that is the first symptom that I noticed that I did not know was linked to breast implant illness. And I went on the website after finding out about this and really decided to dig a little bit deeper into what these people are saying, and it might be true because I know I've been told that I was crazy by so many doctors that didn't believe that this could be a real thing, and you know, it's got to be all this other stuff. So I'm very fortunate in that I have a good doctor now that's like, please get them out. Let's, whatever we can do, we will do. Let's move forward into trying to get you healthy, because she believes that most of my symptoms will go away after I get these removed. When I went on the breast implant illness website initially, I found about 40 symptoms on that website that I had no clue could even possibly be tied to these implants or having any kind of silicone, medical or not. It's, if your body's responding, your body is responding. So I did this and this in a real quick scribble of all of the things that I can really remember having that I struggled. So it was this random rash, and the random rash and UTIs kind of started at the same time. So I started getting UTIs. I was chronic with them. I ran 3 or 4 or 5 rounds of antibiotics in a row, and it kept coming back. I could not shake the dang UTIs. Breast soreness and tingling. That was immediate from the time that I got them to now. It happens periodically now. Before it was like a little bit more regular, that I felt like maybe it was just settling. I thought it was nerves. Everybody says that like your body responds differently and healing differently. So initially that's what I interpreted it to be. Now it's kind of turned into an aching in my armpits, sometimes down and through here, sometimes in through this area. It's really bizarre. And even like nipple tenderness, as if I was premenstrual or pregnant again. Migraines, I've always had a little bit of an issue with headaches, but they definitely got worse and they lasted so much longer, like sometimes 8-9 day migraines. Bowel issues, frequent urination, endometriosis, breast lumps and aches, joint pain and stiffness, depression, hair loss, that has been so devastating, and it's been a lot. Like, all of this is just, we're working on that though. I'm working on that. tricks up my sleeve, hopefully. Dry skin, really, really, really extremely dry hands and feet. Lightheaded and dizziness, forgetful and brain fog, acne, inflammation of my face and body. Sometimes it's really bad. My dark circles are awful. Gut bloat and cramping. My weight fluctuates like it's nobody's business. Cold hands and feet, anemia, chronic fatigue. I heal very slowly. Sinus congestion and dry cough. Throat soreness, and it feels blocked, like kind of almost constricting, like I feel, not always, but sometimes, and it's a little bit scary. Insomnia and sleep disturbances is a big one, because I have to be like exhausted to lay down and actually fall asleep, and it is so frustrating to lay there and just want to be in bed and be sleeping, and you're not. Breathing issues and winded. I never feel like I can, like I feel like I should be able to inhale more, so, but it's really hard. Anxiety, dry eyes. I have not been able to wear contacts for years because they just became so uncomfortable after I got my breast implants. Dry mouth. I have a hard time staying focused. Sometimes I feel like I have bugs on my skin, like crawling underneath, and it makes it like so itchy. It's like a tingling, itching, crawling sensation. It's so bizarre. I had restless leg syndrome. It was so bad that I would like have to soak my feet in water in the middle of the night to be able to fall back asleep, because I literally just wanted to chop off my ankles. I mean, my feet at my ankles. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Excuse me. Eye sensitivity, sun sensitivity. At one point, I literally thought I was allergic to the sun. I couldn't go out in the sun without breaking out in this awful rash that would turn my skin to leather and make me burn for hours. Premature aging, nausea, chest stabbing, sometimes like a stabbing, pulling pain. It's so bizarre. Body odor, it switches. Like, I used to be able to use Tom's deodorant. I can't anymore. It's all kinds of interesting. Night sweats, yeast infections, sometimes 3-week periods. It just, you never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes my hands get really jittery and shaky. And I feel like my tooth health has gone down tremendously. So these are things, and really in the past like 2 years, I would say, with that. So these are the things that I kind of noticed off the top of my head. If I went back and looked through it, I could probably put together more, but those are things that have stuck out and been reoccurring issues, and it just does not make any sense, because I don't eat crappy, and I really try to stay working out, or at least like on a pretty good regimen for my health, and to be constantly like dealing with, you just don't even know why. It doesn't make sense. And it's not always like that, but fatigue has been the worst thing lately, because it's just, it seems like it is so rampant and it won't stop. So, that is my story. Those were my symptoms. If you have any questions about them, or you want elaboration on what some of that stuff looked like for me personally, ask away and I will answer you as soon as I can. I will also link more information as I find it below. So thank you so much for your time, and let's get healthy together, ladies.